Most of our mornings revolve around that first cup of coffee, but you won't believe the difference in two different types of coffee drinks that sound pretty much exactly alike.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Wilson and I am down here at Palate. It's a coffee bar in downtown Bend and this is the owner, Jason. The weather's changing. People don't want to drink hot coffee so much anymore, so what's another option?
We have a cold water extract option. We call it cold brew. A lot of places offer similar versions. We think ours is a little bit different than most.
So a lot of times I love cold brew or just iced coffee in general, but when I go to a place that doesn't have cold brew, they always try to offer me an iced americano. And you've told me that it's not exactly or really at all the same thing. Very different.
You know, all depending on someone's taste. Some people really like the taste of the hot extracted espresso on ice. To me, it bitters a little too much. I feel like I'm losing kind of the profile that I'm trying to extract when I put hot coffee onto cold. So, like I said, we use cold water extraction to offer a coffee that is an iced coffee but holds kind of the natural properties of these awesome cherries that Stumptown has collected, roasted and sent to us.
And put a lot of time into.
A lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money. And it shows itself in this extraction process.
So when a lot of people think, oh, I want an iced coffee, I'll just take hot coffee and then I'll pour it over ice and wait for it to get a little bit colder. Why does that make you cringe?
I don't know that it makes me cringe necessarily, but in comparison to the cold water extraction, what's happening with when you put heat on coffee to extract, it's pulling a huge amount of oils out.
Okay.
So when those oils hit the ice, they tend to bitter. You lose a lot of the sweetness, a lot of the kind of subtleties of fruit that exist within these coffees naturally.
Yeah.
The cold water extraction, on the other hand, it's a process of just taking a very coarsely ground coffee, basically steeping it in water for 12 to 18 hours, kind of depending on your recipe. You pull that off and that becomes a concentrate. We then take that concentrate and do 2 parts water to 1 part concentrate, and that is our cold brew.
Yeah. And you've set up a little taste test for us.
Yeah, I did. Just to kind of show you the difference between, you know, I pulled a double shot of espresso here. So again, this is going to have a lot of the oils that are not inherent in this extraction process.
Yeah.
And just to show you the different taste profile when those oils hit the ice versus this much cleaner, more delicate extraction process.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pour that in there. That's the double espresso. This is the cold water extract.
You're right. It is bitter.
Some people enjoy it.
I'm swirling it like
good.
I have brandy or something. Like it's a fine drink. That is incredibly different.
It is, yeah. And a lot of people who normally drink iced coffee come in here, you know, people who normally put sugar and milk and they really kind of soup it up over at the condiment station. I see a lot of people come in here and try this coffee and walk out never putting anything in it other than just the coffee.
Because it tastes good this way.
You don't
have to like mask everything.
Right, it has a natural sweetness, it has some nice body. It's doing the things that you're trying to hide with milk and sugar normally.
Cover it up. Yeah, I can't believe the difference.
It's, yeah, until you've had it, you really can't.
I think some people are going to want to come down here and try it for themselves.
I hope so.
Are you going to let them if they come down here?
Absolutely. We're waiting.
Cool. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Mackenzie.